This week's episode of New Zealand on a Plate focuses on organics and healthy eating.
Gosh, it's been a long time since I've been to primary school.
I have to admit, it's a long time for me too.
And Auckland chef Julie Leclerc teams up with passionate foodie Paul Mercurio, who's visiting from Australia.
Did I just jump in a swimming pool?
You did.
So, what happened?
The swimming pool was decommissioned and we decided to turn it into a nursery. It's one part of our total Mahinga Kai project.
And when I drove in, saw the apples and the orchards. We also could see a huge garden in the background. So is it all connected?
Absolutely, it's all interconnected.
Together, they're going to cook some great meals and find out where the ingredients come from.
I love this kind of place.
They get digging for veggies.
Quite nice, really.
Stock up on groceries.
These were already open on the shelf. I don't know how that happened.
And get a look at a whole lot of dough.
Smell that. Smells gorgeous.
Healthy eating is a big focus for families, and in Papakura, South Auckland, one school isn't just talking about it, they're doing it.
What is that one?
Mint, marigold, broccoli.
Geez, you girls are good. Do you love the gardens?
Yeah.
What's so good about them?
They're colourful.
In every corner of Edmund Hillary Primary School, vegetable plots and fruit trees abound.
How long have these been here?
We started a project in 2007.
And what was here before that?
Oh, there was nothing here.
Nothing.
Nothing in this area.
Fantastic. I love it. And I can't believe you have bananas up here.
Yes. The year before last, we harvested 10 huge bunches, and I take them in, and they ripen in the classrooms.
So what are the other benefits to the kids with this project?
They have a great sense of pride. The overriding principle of our kaupapa Mahinga Kai is manaaki tangata, manaaki papatua nuku. Looking after people, looking after the whenua. That's what it is about.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pick some little cherry tomatoes. I like them too. Just the red ones. Yum. They're just like little lollies, aren't they? They're so sweet. That's just the perfect amount for our salad. Ooh! Run away.
Julie and Paul are looking forward to doing some cooking for the children, but first, they have to get a few extra ingredients.
Wow. I love this kind of place. It's rustic.
Yeah.
You know, it's the sort of place you want to come and shop because you know the stuff's going to be good.
Yep,
oh, yes.
And a lot of the stuff is organic. And, I mean, it's amazing. Look at the size of that.
Yeah, we don't have apples like that in Australia.
Oh, you poor things.
Well, we did. When we were kids, we used to share them. 8 of us would eat one. All right.
OK.
I'm following you.
OK.
Don't lose me or take me anywhere terrible.
No, I won't. I'm just wondering if you're familiar with the Ceres Organics range.
Ceres, no.
No,
I don't think we have it in Oz, do we?
You do, actually.
Ah.
They're certified organic, so that's the key
So that's a
thing.
different thing, isn't it?
It is, it
Being
is.
organic or certified.
Yes.
There's that one, but I love this one too. Look at that. These are weird things, quinoa flakes.
Yes, they
but,
are.
that's that sticker. So that if you've got the certified sticker...
Then you know you can trust that they've gone through all the... they've complied with all the organics.
Right, which, from what I know of talking to farmers, is a lot of rigmarole.
Yeah, it is,
So
it is.
if it's
But
there-
for us, as we know they've gone through everything.
So is it all from here in New Zealand, or is it also imported stuff?
Some
or?
of it's sourced from New Zealand,
Yeah.
and some of it's imported, but it's definitely all certified. And so there's things like these apricots, which are from Turkey. So they don't look quite as gorgeous as some apricots you might have seen before.
Ready for this?
You know apricots are orange.
It's
but-
brown.
I know, but the fabulous thing about this is that the ones that are orange stay orange because they're treated with sulphur, and that's what keeps
So
the colour.
chemicals.
And we don't want chemicals. And these ones, they may not look good, but they taste fantastic.
They taste like real apricots. We better put that in the basket.
So they do everything from peanut butter and tahini. Oh, we're going to use some tahini as well.
You need chickpeas?
Yes, we do. Chickpeas, butter beans. I don't know if you have you ever used buckwheat, but I'm really into buckwheat at the moment. It's like one of the best things you could ever eat.
Yep. Yeah, put this in your It's like a salad, isn't it?
It is. Pure Roma tomatoes from Italy.
Have we got enough now?
You're way down. We have.
All right,
We
let's
can
go.
go.
We'll go and pay for it.
So how is business?
Yeah, we're pretty good actually.
People are flocking in for organics?
They do. We've always carrying a range now of the produce and fruit and veg and organics as well as normal, and obviously we stock a lot of the Ceres products.
Yeah, it's good to see more of that packaged stuff, especially the chickpeas. These were already open on the shelf. I don't know how that happened, but can we get a discount or?
We have this issue all the time
Do you?
with shoppers. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
See you later.
Someone will pay. Just ask someone in the shop. Come on, Julie, quick.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
So what are you making?
I'm making a salad, which is on the basis of buckwheat, which is that lovely wheat.
This one?
Yeah, it's
Lovely.
gluten-free, great
Yeah.
flavour, and it's a great base instead of pasta. And so we're going to use some of the fantastic vegetables from the kids' garden.
Cool. And we've got some helpers. How
We
are you
have.
guys?
Good.
So I know it's playtime, lunchtime, but you don't mind helping out, do you?
Yeah, not a lot.
Good.
Good on
And
you.
first thing?
So buckwheat's actually really easy to cook. Throw it into boiling water, and it takes about 6 or 7 minutes
All right.
until it's just tender. Tyler, you could do this. We need to cut up these little dried fruits. Cut them up into little pieces.
He's doing a good job.
He's doing a fantastic job. Can you help me take the ends off these little cherry tomatoes from your garden? Now we just have to put it all together.
Is that it?
That's it.
I guess you want a big bowl.
That would be fantastic. I'd love one.
Look at that. Is that big enough?
Yeah, do you think so?
I reckon
Yes.
it's very good. Also, it's really good for sun tanning. See, we can get a nice sun tan off of that. I'll drain the buckwheat.
Okay. Would you like to throw those in, since you chop those up, and you can throw those in? If you have any like lovely fresh salad greens like these ones, these are out of your garden as well, out of the nursery. Okay.
So what are they?
So these are sesame seeds and New Zealand native flax seeds.
Oh, okay.
Really good for you. Now we've got almonds and pistachio nuts. So you can see it's going to have lots of crunchy flavours and textures and
I've drained the buckwheat.
brilliant.
Do you want to taste it first? Have a little taste.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's what?
Not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad, is it? You have a little
Tastes
taste.
a little bit nutty, sort of. It's really good for you. It's one of the best things you can eat. It's got so many vitamins and nutrients, but you wouldn't even know because it tastes good. Toss it round. That's just kind of get it all moving around together. And then we dress it with some balsamic vinegar. The other thing we need is a little bit of olive oil, organic olive oil.
Cheese.
Brilliant,
Madam.
thank you. So I'm just going to chop this up.
Doesn't that look great? I love the colours in there. So what are you
Me
going to do?
too.
Are you just going to like pick some leaves off and throw it in? or-
Yeah,
There you go.
tear it up.
I bought some flowers for you. They've wilted a bit. So how much? Is that
none
too
for
much?
me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Here's some
you.
flowers for you. So just, you want to tear it torn up in little
Yeah,
bits or?
just in bits like that.
All right, give it a stir.
Oh, yes, carry on. Doing such a good job. Do you like the look of that?
Yes,
I do.
love the look
I
of
do.
this.
I do too. And it's especially good because it's got things from your school garden. We really need our helpers to have a taste.
Absolutely.
They've done such a good job.
Grab a spoon, guys. I love the look on your face. What is it? It's a bit different? You think it's yum?
It's yum, great.
Tyler, what do you reckon?
Lovely.
Lovely. All right. Stick your spoon in, have a little taste.
The gardening project at Edmund Hillary Primary School has really caught on. More than 50 local families are now growing their own fresh food.
This is my house.
Oh,
Cool. Look, I can see pumpkins already.
oh, this is wonderful.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
this is my backyard.
This
It's
is
your backyard.
Yes.
Where's your grass?
Oh, we cut it and then we did our garden.
There's your mum and dad.
Yeah.
They just can't say hello, eh? Hello.
Hello.
This is an amazing garden. Is it a lot of work?
Here, we plant in here the sweet corn, watermelon, kumara, broccoli, and cabbage, and potatoes, and sliver pig, and beans, We not use chemical fertilizer, it's only organic.
So it's all
system.
organic? That's amazing, isn't it?
And how old is the garden? How long have you been doing this?
Oh, we start on the first week of the second week of November.
November?
Yeah.
It's only about 4 months old. That's incredible.
And some of them, like the sweet corn and the thing, we planted on the first week of December in
Wow.
the Kumra. Yeah.
So this is it. This is your favourite.
Yep.
That is. Put your head down there next to it. Fantastic.
Back at school, there's some more planting and weeding going on. All the work is done voluntarily and there's no shortage of willing helpers.
Ravikash, what's this?
Cabbage.
It's what?
Cabbage.
No, it's not. Some people call it spinach by accident, but it's actually silver beet.
Silver
And
beet.
don't ask me why they call it silver beet, but have a toast. Quite nice, really, but normally you cook it. We're going to cook some today, so what do you reckon? Grab a couple of bits.
I can't believe you've done all of this in such a short period of time. So what have you got planned next?
We wanted to look into growing olive trees and olive oil production. We also want to look at beekeeping and honey. After all said and done, Ceres was the beekeeper, and he left us with our school motto, me whakakaha kia rangatira. Aim high, be determined. And we are definitely determined to make a positive difference in the lives of and well-being of our children, whānau and the community.
What are you making?
It's a millet dish, and it's kind of like a no-stew risotto, but it's made with millet instead of rice. I'm going to also add some stock. So do you think you'll be able to pour most of that, just about all of that into there? This is really beautiful flavoured organic vegetable stock, and now Timo, I might get you to pour a little bit of this in. We kind of need about a cupful, so we've got to kind of use our eye to guess. This is rice milk. So the great thing about this dish is it's going to be both gluten-free and dairy-free.
Ah.
That's perfect.
Cook at home?
Yes.
Are you a very good chef?
Not that much.
What's your favourite thing to cook?
Pancakes.
Margaret, your brothers and sister, right? Do you always get on?
Yes.
Do you help? Margaret hasn't said yes yet. Do you help in the garden too? You love it? Cool. Here, that can go in.
Okay, pop that all in. I'll put the lid on, and one of you can turn the button, and we hope it's going to all go. That's perfect, thank you. It's all whizzed up. Do you like green gloop?
Who wants to have a drink of green goo? Bit of olive oil in there.
Bit of olive oil in there.
And millet straight
So we
into
need
that.
a bit of that, yes. And it has sort of a light sort of corn flavour anyway. It tastes a bit like corn. Do you like corn?
Yes.
It's delicious, isn't it? So we can toast that around a tiny bit. So just pour this in.
Yeah, look at that. What do you reckon of that? You reckon that?
tasty, doesn't
looks
it?
tasty.
But it's silver beet from your garden. It's got to taste good.
Done. Next.
Brilliant. Next is going to be a really lovely fish stew
And this is monkfish, and you chose monkfish. Why?
because of sustainability.
Okay.
Yeah. We need chopped onion and chopped red pepper and maybe some garlic.
Throw a bit of oil in there.
There you go. Grab a handful. Beautiful. And just be really careful because it's hot.
What is that?
This is actually it's a courgette or zucchini, but it's kind of an extra big one.
What else goes into here?
We just need to put a few spices in. We've got some chili flakes, and then after that we need tomatoes, and then we're going to put the lovely courgette in,
And with the
millet.
millet, I'll just give that a stir. And let's have a look how it's going. Look at that. Beautiful. So, fish.
Fish. I just like it really chunky. And because it's nice and firm textured, it should hold together.
What do you reckon?
That's good.
Can you smell it?
Not that much.
You can't. Here, put your head here and go like this. You waft the scent towards your face. Can you smell it now?
Yes.
What do you think it smells like?
Nice.
I think it smells. Do you want to have a smell? Just go like that with your hand. Can you smell it? Just a little? Or is there one other thing?
There's one other thing.
One other thing.
Butter beans. It really extends the ingredients. It's like it's a fabulous form of protein, and it sort of extends. If you haven't got a lot of fish, it makes it like you've got a lot more protein. Just a bit of lemon at the end is good. It just gives it a little sourness. A bit of salt and pepper, and I reckon some parsley from the
Some
garden.
parsley. Where are we going to get parsley from, guys? Where do you think we can find some?
In the garden.
Right behind you. Look, there's parsley over there. Gorgeous, straight off the garden. Cool. Ready? Shall we go and see if they want to taste your stew, your fish stew? Let's go. Reckon they'll like it? I reckon they'll like it.
I think so too.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
I just a little bit.
What do you reckon?
Nice.
Remember Timo and Margaret cooked it. What do you reckon? Would you make it yourself for your mum and dad? Well, I reckon it's a hit. I think you guys did a good job. Well done. Well done.
Paul and Julie are keen to make a really healthy dessert, so they've come to Abe's Real Food Company for some inspiration. They make bagel rolls and chips using natural ingredients and are environmentally friendly.
Doing it today.
Megan? Or should we say Abe?
Oh, you can call me Abe.
Are you Abe?
Well, kind of. My business partner and I, we're probably half each.
So where do bagels come from?
Originally from Poland about 400 years ago, and then Jews took them to the US, the States, and they really took off there in about the 60s when somebody invented a machine to form the bagel. There is no hole in the middle of a bagel. It's a sausage piece of dough which then gets wrapped around a belt and forms, the circle is joined, and that's it. Yeah, very simple. Clever.
What makes your bagels so good?
Well, we've always had a policy of not using any artificial ingredients and no preservatives and no GM ingredients, so we get a GM-free declaration from all the ingredient suppliers. And we make them the proper way, which involves you rise it slowly, and that develops the flavour, like overnight.
I also heard another thing that makes it so good is that you have quite an environmental view on how you make your bagels. And
Well, yeah, that is really important to us. We don't like to create too much waste. One of the things we do, which is kind of cool, is the boxes that we take the bagels to the supermarkets in, we actually bring them back again. And we've got up to 10 trips out of a box. And when we added up how much that saved, it's 4 tonnes of cardboard a year.
Right.
Which is huge, yeah.
So they've been in the proofer?
They have the proofer, which is where they rise.
Right.
They've got bigger.
And for how long?
About 40 minutes.
40, okay. And then into a hot oven.
A nice hot oven, about 220 degrees Celsius. Looks like pizza temperature.
Yeah. And they get steamed in there as well?
They do. That's our little secret. We steam
sorry.
bake.
Oops.
But that gives them their characteristic
Traditionally,
texture.
bagels are boiled and then baked, but we chose steam baking because it gives you a softer product which keeps longer. Smell that.
Smells gorgeous.
And that's it. Bagels.
That's it.
Now, you're cooking some up today, aren't you?
I am.
So we
Can't
need
wait.
to actually get some,
Oh,
if we may.
Great.
And they're going to be super, super fresh.
Oh, they well. Which ones do you want?
I love the organic.
Great.
If that's possible. Yeah.
Whole meal or plain?
I think plain for this. We're making a dessert, so the plain would be great.
Oh, plain. Perfect.
Cool.
Yum. Well, let's go and grab some.
Well, here we are at my place.
Fantastic. Oh, do you have a jug fetish?
I do quite like jugs.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Got
Where
a
do you get them from?
A big collection actually from all over the world,
Yeah.
from wherever I travel.
And you collect spoons, is it?
It's a golden ladle.
Wow.
I won that for one of my books.
Fantastic.
Says it all,
It's
really.
very
doesn't
apt, isn't it? And I'm not scared of the heat, so shall we cook?
Great. We'll come into the kitchen then.
Jumping in.
Fruity, 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 fruity.
So have you been to Yealand's?
No, I haven't, have you?
I have. So I've got a cheese bagel and I've been to the winery.
You were sneaky.
I think it's, from memory, it's one of New Zealand's largest family-owned vineyards. Carbon zero certified and environmentally sustainable.
Oh, drink to
and
that.
tastes good.
I bet it does. Smells good.
Gorgeous. Okay, put me to
Delicious. Okay, we are making a really delicious pudding cake
work. With bagels.
with bagels. We are. So if you could slice those up really thin.
Yep.
And I will make the sort of custard that goes with them. Then I add some honey to this, organic New Zealand honey, add a bit of vanilla, and then I'm going to add coconut milk to this, which is obviously dairy-free, and bagels are also dairy-free, so that's a good thing if you need to cook. Organic, dairy-free.
I'm halfway through.
You're doing great.
So I'm just going to take a little break. Got some lovely... You made this, didn't you?
I did.
It's organic hummus
it's a carrot,
with some carrots.
Carrot hummus.
The bagel chips, beautiful.
They are, aren't they? And they're a real healthy snack.
I can't hear you over the crunching. Keep going.
Okay,
I'm just
sorry to
relaxing.
interrupt you, but...
I worked so hard today.
I'm now going to start layering these up.
Oh, in that
that
case.
will take a while.
Sorry, I'm not even ready.
Because of the shape of these tins, I like to kind of put these little bagel bits in the bottom. Then I layer a few organic blueberries. And these end up looking like flowers, so they're kind of fun. Then I sort of start to pile them into here and intersperse the blueberries into them. Okay, we'll add this now. And a really good tip with this, when you're adding the custard, is to pour it from a jug. So I usually transfer this into a jug. Perfect. I love working with you.
Go on. Thank you.
Transfer that
I might
into
just
there.
have another little break.
Good on you. So now what we want to do is soak them in this custard.
And that's it?
That's it.
In the oven at what temperature?
160.
Hey, since you said I was good in the kitchen, I just want to show people your book. In fact, books, you've got more than this, but they're absolutely fantastic, beautiful colours, and this one I've seen in Australia.
Oh.
And it sells big there, doesn't it?
And it's doing pretty well.
Yeah. In the oven?
In the oven.
You want me to do it or you do it? Because I might just have a glass of wine and,
Oh, okay.
and a little bit more of this
Just
lovely
leave it to me, no worries.
bagel crisps with your organic hummus. Cheers.
Cheers.
And
Oh.
feel the crunch.
That was fun.
I know it's a kid's show, but beautiful. Somehow it's tastier that way.
Oh, good.
Ooh,
There we go.
fantastic.
They do look good, don't
I just
they?
love the kind of originality of that too, you know.
Works really well together.
The icing sugar just lifts it up a bit. Berries are sweet.
Bagel texture's great.
Well done. And thank you, Julie.
Oh,
Been
thank
great.
you. It's been a great pleasure.
Coming up next week, New Zealand on a Plate visits Queenstown and Southland. Local chef Ben Batterbury takes Paul to a farm where they see a whole new side to sheep farming.
I'm talking to the wrong end.
They fly to a high country station,
And how do you like to eat your sheep? Cooked.
pan fry a tasty rump,
Good summer dish, eh?
and try some seriously good chocolates.
A little bit less talking, a little bit more chocolate making, I think.